Hey guys, just wanted to tell y'all that there's going to be more information about a Masters Pack giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stick around for that. A Masters Pack can get you 7,200 in coin, which is a $90 value, as well as getting you 3 months premium and a couple of costumes. So if you want more information, make sure to watch all the way through, and yeah, let's hop right on in. Hey, what is up everyone? Kilryan here, bringing another video, and this time what I would like to talk to y'all about is a fresh level 45 video. A lot of people are finally hitting max level with the full free-to-play release of Blade and Soul hitting on the 19th. And so a lot of people are hitting max level and they're going, okay, what now? Your first order of business should be to get your Soul Shield. The Soul Shield is the Moonwater Arena Soul Shield, and a lot of you are familiar with how important these are. It gives you a massive amount of health so that you can both do PvE and PvP, as well as a decent amount of substats. It's actually very easy to obtain this as well, making it where you only have to grind for maybe 2.5 hours with a max level group. Now, if you're wearing your faction outfit, in the Misty Woods, in the Moonwater Plains, you should be able to teleport down to your war tent, either the Cerulean war tent or the Crimson war tent. At this location, you're like, I'm on the blue side, so what I need to do to obtain this Soul Shield is kill the red side NPCs. Right over here, once you kill enough of the opposing factions NPCs, what will happen is it'll make an announcement, and you may have seen this a couple times, saying that certain NPCs, certain Crimson NPCs, or certain Cerulean NPCs have spawned. Once you and your group have taken them down, it is fairly challenging, so I would say usually have a minimum of like 3 people. Once you take them down, they will drop pouches. These pouches, once you open them, will give you the Misty Woods Crimson or Cerulean Legion insignia. You take these insignias over to your faction merchant, and on the second tab up here, make sure you always look for the tabs available, he has the Soul Shield. Each piece of this Soul Shield costs 20 insignias, so you're going to need a collective total of 160 insignias to get the full set. Now, at this point, once you identify them and have them, you should have a very, very large amount of health. But for the most part, since this isn't more intended as an open world PvP one, though it works perfectly fine for PvE, it has a lot of health and a lot of critical hit defense. However, it doesn't have very good substats. Now, once you obtain this full set, we're going to go about getting you better substats for your Moonwater Arena Soul Shield, as well as showcase where you're going to be doing one of your core daily activities. At this point, what you're going to do is you're going to teleport to the Wayfarer's Wharf. This is still in the Moonwater Plains area. So we're going to teleport over there, and what we're going to find is the East Black Ram supply chain. This is actually a 24-man raid/dungeon area, which once you enter, you should see other players killing bosses and killing NPCs in there, and this is something that you want to do every single day. Once we teleport here, I'll showcase where you go about getting the quests for this area. Now, once you teleport to the Wayfarer's Wharf, hopefully this red doesn't attack me because I do have my outfit on. But you'll come right up here to this guy named Young Sick, which he has 6 daily quests that he will give you. All of these are shown here. As you can see, each of them give quite a bit of gold, at least for what you're familiar with being just level 45. Completing all of these in the raid area, which I am going to post a link to a video down below of me fully clearing it and showing where the bosses are and a couple things like that. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show you the basic rewards. You get roughly a little bit over 3 gold, as well as Siren emblems. You can choose between Moonwater Valor Stones, Naryu Silvers, and things like that, which are eventually used to upgrade your gear. Now, make sure that this is your highest priority as far as a daily event goes. This will get you high-end gear, it'll get you a lot of gold, and one of the biggest things about max level is making gold. Because a lot of people are having issues or trying to figure out, how do I continue upgrading my weapon when these Moonwater Transformation Stones are so expensive? You do have to buy them because they are strictly crafted by other players, usually running at least 7 gold. So your priority whenever you hit max level is going to go about making gold. Making gold as well as just upgrading and evolving your gear. One more thing that you do obtain as well from the East supply chain, which I highly recommend using this little fire pillar here because it'll let you find a group a lot easier, is your bracelet. The bracelet is an item slot that you did not have while leveling at all, or you didn't actually have anything to equip into it. The Siren Bracelet drops from the East supply chain and out of boss boxes. Once again, if you watch the video, my other video, it should showcase the boxes that drop and everything on those lines. So the Siren Bracelet can give you a variety between defensive stats and offensive stats, and they are RNG rolled whenever they do drop. So in that case, it's always beneficial to identify and see if you get a different one. Next up, you're probably going to be missing your belt slot. To go about obtaining a belt, where we're going to be going is the Hogshed Hamlet. Once again, in the Moonwater Plains. Teleporting over to Hogshed Hamlet, what you're going to be doing is getting a belt from an NPC which uses Moonwater Valor Stones. A lot of people are probably always wondering, like, what do I even need these for? But in this case, they're actually useful for you. You'll need 10 of them for the beginner belt. And on top of that, down the line, whenever you are trying to evolve your weapon past your Awakened Infernal or even into your Profane, you will need 25 Moonwater Transformation Stones, which you're still going to be getting that from this NPC over here. Ryujo, I think, yeah, whatever it may be, in Hogshed Hamlet is your merchant you're looking for. Now, if we look here, the Moonwater Hero Belt. Of course, it's going to be an upgrade because you don't have a belt to begin with. So obtaining this through 10 Moonwater Valor Stones is definitely worth it, giving you a decent amount of defense, an okay amount of health, as well as flat damage reduction, which is actually very strong. For later on evolving, you're also going to be finding your Moonwater Baelite Gauntlet, or sword, or whatever it may be according to your class. Collectively, you will need 35 total Moonwater Valor Stones for this. Lastly, what I would like to address for your Fresh 45 start, and kind of touching up more on the gold making aspect of the game, is dailies. Dailies are an event that you can do every single day, whether it be completing the 24-man raid or the mass just area raid that is the East Blackrim Narrows, or going about getting soul shards and other valuable items from PvP dailies. So there are three main things that I would like to address as far as dailies. For one, always make sure you prioritize your East Blackrim supply chain, because that's going to give you the most gold, the most valuable items, and everything like that. Next, what you want to prioritize is your faction dailies. Faction dailies can be found across Misty Woods at your Cerulean War Tent, as well as the fishing lodge right over here. Once again, you can only see these quests whenever you have your faction outfit equipped. In other words, you have to be PvP fight to go about doing these dailies. Once you obtain and do all these dailies, you'll be getting soul stones. Soul stones have a very, very high value right now because they're utilized in all the high-end crafting that you're going to be seeing. Like, for example, if I wanted to make to make the polished marble here, it takes soul stones. So everyone right now is buying a ton of them, and they're very, very good at making gold. Now, once you've done your East Blackrim Narrows, once you've done your PvP dailies that you're found in Misty Woods at the tents, as well as the fishing lodge right over here to get those soul stones, which you can choose to either sell or keep for yourself for your own crafting. Lastly, what you're going to do is you're going to go about doing your dungeon dailies. Dungeon dailies, as you're probably familiar with, are in the F8 tab where you can enter into the dungeon lobby. At this point, you're going to have 4 selections which you want to do every single day. Or try to. Once again, this is, I would say, the third tier in terms of what you should do on a daily basis. The 4 that you're going to find are going to be the Brightstone Ruins, the Skittering Tunnels, the the Pigsty, as well as the Hall of Ogong. Once you complete, or once you enter into those dungeons, you'll actually see a quest NPC that you will get every single day, and they give you around 50 silver for completing it per. So this is effectively a way to make a decent amount of money, as well as possibly get even more as from people bidding up certain items that are necessary for crafting in the dungeons, such as the Moonwater Tears. Alright, once again, let's just touch up real fast on everything. Once you hit 45, your priority should be to get your Moonwater Soul Shield, which you obtain from the Misty Wood tents by killing the opposing faction's NPCs at their tent. Next up, you're going to want to improve said Soul Shield, as well as get some of your dailies done at the Wayfarer's Wharf, completing the East Black Ram supply chain. There will be an NPC there which will give you 6 appropriate dailies, and once you enter, it'll guide you along what you're going to be doing the whole way. You'll also see boss markers and everything like that. Next up, you want to make sure that you do get a belt and a bracelet. Your bracelet will be obtained from the East Black Ram supply chain, so make sure, once again, you're doing that every day. And then your belt will be obtained through the Moonwater Valor Trader right over here in Hogshed Hamlet. After that, make sure you're doing all of your dailies, prioritizing finishing up your Wayfarer's Wharf in the East Black supply chain, then making sure you do all of your dailies regarding PvP, the red marked ones, as long as you have your faction outfit on. These will get you soul stones, which are very effective for high level crafting or making a little bit of extra gold for yourself. Lastly would be to run your dungeons. Your dungeons being the 4 blue dungeons once you hit F8, it'll teleport you to the arena or to the lobby, and you'll be able to select those dungeons, run them each day, and make a little bit of extra gold from both the daily inside of there as well as the crafting items that people will be bidding up and basically trying to get for their own use. Hopefully y'all found this video informational. Hopefully you found it useful, guys. If you happen to have any more questions or anything like that, post in the comments down below. I do read pretty much all the comments across all my videos, and I try my best to answer or respond to the ones that are like legitimate questions and things like that. Hopefully you found it informational, and once again, if you have any questions, just post it down below. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace, peace. Thank you guys for sticking around towards the end of the video. As far as the giveaway, guys, all you have to do is go about commenting and liking the video. What I'm going to be doing is I'll be posting the results of the winner on my next video. You should see that by January 30th. So I will be messaging you through YouTube. I'm going to respond to the comment, and I will message you through YouTube if you win. Best of luck to everybody. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment, because otherwise it won't enter you. And yeah, catch y'all next time. Peace.